mistakes that signal you're easy to attack or rob. What the hell?
Into it. Number 10, the phone slouch. You're walking down the street, head down, shoulders caved in, neck bent at a 45-degree angle. You look like a question mark that learned to walk, and somewhere nearby, someone is watching you. Not because you're interesting, because you're easy. Your head drops forward, which pulls your shoulders in, which collapses your chest, which makes you look about half the size you actually are. You've basically folded yourself into the universal symbol for please rob me. But the posture is only half the problem. When your eyes are locked on a screen, you lose most of your environmental awareness. You can't see who's behind you. You can't see who's been walking at the same pace as you for the last 2 blocks. You can't see the guy who just stood up from that bench when you walked past. The phone slouch checks every box an attacker is looking for. Head down, unaware, physically contracted, one hand already occupied. If you need to check your phone, stop walking first, step to the side, put your back against a wall or a building, and look up before you look down. That one habit alone removes you from the easy target category almost completely. Number 9, the uniform walker. Most people think walking confidently means walking fast. It doesn't. It means walking unpredictably. Predators study movement, and the easiest target they can find is someone who walks like a metronome. Same speed, same stride, same rhythm, every single step. When you walk like that, you become clockwork, and clockwork can be timed. A predator watching you from 30 feet away can calculate exactly when you'll reach a certain spot. They know when to start moving. They know how fast to walk to close the gap. They can approach from your blind spot and match your pace so perfectly that you never hear footsteps getting closer, because the footsteps aren't getting closer. They're just keeping up until they're not. This is called pace matching, a threat that maintains the same distance for 10
Hey, now that's scary as shit. Imagine you just outside walking and a nigga just pace matching you.
seconds, stops registering as a threat.
I don't know if I ever told y'all this story in chat before. I was at school playing playing on the playground, and I rode my bike away like to the back of the school, and the van started following me around the whole school, bro. Dead ass. I was literally riding my bike, and then the fucking kidnapper van started chasing me around with the bike, like in his van with the bike. Shit, luckily I got away to make it here.
Your brain. Then they close the gap in 2 steps.
Imagine
and 2
not.
steps is nothing. Change your pace randomly. Speed up for a few steps. Slow down slightly. Take a slightly wider step occasionally. Not in a pattern. Randomly. This does 2 things. First, it breaks any timing a predator has built up. Second, it forces you to stay mentally present. You can't walk randomly while being completely zoned out. Number 8, the self-hug. That thing you do when you walk into a party where you don't know anyone. Arms crossed tight over your chest. Hands gripping your own elbows, like you're trying to physically hold yourself together. It feels comforting, but to a predator scanning a crowd, it's basically a neon sign that says, I am not okay right now. First, it restricts your movement. Try throwing a punch with your arms crossed over your chest. You basically can't. Your
That's
arms
all
are
you can
already
do, big
occupied
dog.
hugging yourself. You've voluntarily disabled your own defense system. Second, it signals discomfort to everyone around you. Predators are experts
What's
at
the
reading
question,
discomfort.
dog?
They're not looking for the most expensive phone or the nicest shoes. They're looking for the person who looks like they already lost before anything even happened. Third, it makes you look smaller. The whole goal is to take up space. The self-hug does the exact opposite. It collapses your body inward. It's the
Hey, I'm not gonna
physical
lie, that
equivalent
is one of my
whispering.
favorite. What's the question, dog? That is one of my favorite what's it called? Body position maneuvers, bro. I just love chilling like this, bro. Cause it's like so comfortable. Like just arms crossed, pretty relaxed. I figured. You. What do you mean you?
Drop your arms to your sides, loose, relaxed, ready. Think of it like a gunslinger in an old Western movie. Arms hanging naturally, hands.
Yo, answer. There's not even a question. Yo, I got a question. You. Yo, answer. No question. What are you talking about, donkey?
free, ready to react. Number 7, the over-apologizer. There's a type of person that criminals love. They bump into you, and you say sorry. They step on your foot, and you say sorry. They steal your wallet, and you probably hand it back and say, "Oh, I think this might be yours." When you apologize for things that aren't your fault, you're not being polite. You're telling everyone around you that you don't believe you have the right to take up space. The over-apologizer also tends to shrink after they apologize. Shoulders go up, head goes down, eyes look away. It's like watching someone try to physically disappear. And that combination, the sorry plus the shrink, is basically a neon sign. The fix is not to become rude. When something isn't your fault, don't apologize for it. Just don't say anything. Or if you must say something, say, "Excuse me," instead of "sorry." Excuse me is neutral. Sorry is submissive. One says, "I exist in this space." The other says, "I'm sorry I exist in this space." And
My bad. I'll be like, my bad.
so tends
My
to
bad is
shrink after
mine.
they apologize. Shoulders go up, head goes down. Western movie, arms hanging naturally, hands free, ready to react. Number 7, the over-apologizer. There's a type of Boyd can tell which one you mean. Number 6, the corner cutter. Watch anyone walk through a city. They round every corner as tight as possible, like they're trying to shave 2 seconds off their commute. Whatever is on the other side of that corner, you have zero warning, zero time to react, zero chance to change direction. You basically gift wrap yourself to anyone waiting there. A person who cuts corners tight is someone who announces themselves before they can see anything. The person on the other side hears the footsteps. They know exactly when you'll appear. They know exactly where you'll be standing.
You think this guy's making life seem more crazy?
It's like a magician telling you which card he's going to pick before he picks it, except the magician takes your wallet. Now think about a parking garage. Every corner in a parking garage is a blind corner, every single one, and most people round them like they're late for a meeting. Head down, phone out, hugging the wall. That's 3 mistakes stacked on top of each other. Give corners space, wide arc. Before you round it, you want to see as much of what's ahead as possible before committing your body to the turn. Think of it like a race car driver. They take the widest line through a corner because it gives them the most visibility and the most control. Number 5, the exposed neck. Animals do this thing when they want to show they're not a threat. They tilt their head to the side and expose their neck. It's basically the animal version of saying, "Please don't hurt me." Dogs do it when a bigger dog walks up. Wolves do it when they lose a fight. It's one of the oldest surrender signals in nature. And here's the problem. You do it too. Every time you tilt your head to the side while you're on your phone, you're doing the exact same thing. Every time you're standing there listening to someone and your head drifts sideways, same thing. Your brain isn't thinking about wolves. It's just comfortable. But a predator notices it immediately. Something registers. This person is relaxed, unguarded, not paying attention to threats. Imagine a gazelle standing in a field, head tilted sideways, staring at its phone. That's you outside the convenience store at 11 p.m. The neck is one of the most
What if animals did have phones, bro? Y'all think that'd be posted on Instagram and shit? What y'all think they would say? Bro, that's one thing I do not like. When people make their cats or dogs Instagrams, bro. What if I made 5 Instagrams?
Parts of your body. Watch someone who just heard a loud bang. Their shoulders shoot up. Their chin drops down. Their neck disappears. That's your body protecting itself automatically. Keep your head level. Chin parallel to the ground. It makes you look alert, and it makes you look more confident too. Number 4, the elevator ignorer. Elevators. Tiny metal boxes. No exits. No escape. And you just walked in, shoved your face into your phone, and started scrolling. The second those doors close, you are locked in a room with whoever is in there with you. That's it. No windows. No back door. No actually I forgot something exit strategy. When someone with bad intentions follows you into an elevator, they watch you immediately look away. They watch you pull out your phone. They watch your shoulders drop. And they think, perfect. Because a person who won't even make eye contact in an elevator is a person who is going to freeze when something goes wrong. First, do a quick scan before you even step in. 1 second. Who's already in there? How many people? Where are they standing? Second, pick a spot near the control panel. Not the back corner, not the far wall, the control panel. Because if something goes wrong, you want to be the person who can hit every button on that panel and turn this elevator into a strobe-lit chaos machine stopping at every single floor. Third, keep your phone in your pocket until you're out. 30 seconds. Your feed will survive. Number 3, the fidgety fiddler. You're standing at a bus stop. One hand is adjusting your jacket. The other is digging through your bag for the 3rd time. Your keys are jingling like a tiny wind chime, and your eyes are staring at absolutely nothing. To you, you're just nervous. To someone watching,
this does
you're
not
basically
count. I gotta always make sure I have the big 3 in my pocket. You ask, what is the big 3? Yard, vape, phone. You don't need the wallet. Keys, big 4. You don't need the wallet because you got tap.
holding up a sign that says, I have no idea what's happening around me. Fidgeting is a broadcast signal, like a radio tower, but instead of music,
Damn,
it's
the Spurs
transmitting
lost,
distracted
bro.
and anxious on repeat. The person who can't stop touching their face, adjusting their collar, and rattling their keys is clearly somewhere else mentally. Their body is at the bus stop. Their brain is replaying that awkward thing they said in 2014. Fidgeting is also contagious to your own attention span. The more you fidget, the less you actually see. You become a person who is physically present, but mentally checked out. The fix isn't about being a statue, it's about intentional movement. When you reach into your bag, do it once, find what you need, and stop. When you're waiting somewhere, pick a direction to face and actually look at it. Not at your phone, not at your shoes, at the actual world in front of you. The goal is to look
Hey,
like someone
facts.
who
Look
would
at the
notice if
world,
something was
bro.
wrong. Number 2, the key twirler. That move where you walk to your car twirling your keys on one finger like you're in a music video. Stop doing that. It looks cool. It feels confident. But it is neither of those things to a thief watching you from across the parking lot. You think you're ready, keys in hand, no fumbling,
They
no
go
delay. What a
flying.
thief actually sees is a shiny object dangling off a distracted person who has both hands occupied and zero grip on anything important. One quick grab, and they have your car keys, your house keys, and your gym membership card. All of it. Gone before you even registered someone was near you. And the snatch doesn't require skill. It requires about half a second and a decent running speed. That's the whole plan. The twirl also kills your peripheral awareness. Your eyes track the keys without you realizing it. That little spinning metal object is pulling your gaze down and to one side, exactly when you should be scanning the lot. Hold your keys in your closed fist. Not dangling, not swinging. Closed fist. Now they're harder to grab. And as a bonus, they become a decent defensive tool if things go sideways. Stop performing readiness. Actually, be ready. Number 1, the wide-eyed wanderer. There's a specific look that muggers love to see on a person's face. It's not fear, it's not weakness, it's wonder. That open-mouthed, head-swiveling, wow, this city is amazing look that tourists wear like a neon sign. When muggers and robbers get asked how they pick targets, the answer isn't usually about who looked weak or small. It's about who looked distracted. And nothing says distracted like someone spinning around trying to take in everything at once. Your senses are getting flooded with new information, new sounds, new smells, new sights. Your brain
Well,
is
his buddy
basically
looks so
buffering like
crazy.
a laptop with too many tabs open, and a predator can see that from across the street. They're not looking at your muscles. They're not looking at your clothes. They're watching your eyes. Specifically, they're watching where your eyes are not going. A person in sensory overload has a gaze that bounces around randomly. They look up at buildings. They look at menus. They look at pigeons. What they don't do is make deliberate, controlled eye contact with the people around them. Controlled eye contact is the single biggest signal that you are aware of your surroundings. It says, I see you, and most predators don't want to be seen. Before you walk into a new area, stop for 10 seconds. Let your brain catch up. Take in the environment deliberately instead of reactively. Then move with your chin level, not up at the buildings, not down at your phone. Level. Scan slowly. Make brief, calm eye contact with people you pass. Not a stare. Just enough to say, I noticed you. Predators want the path of least resistance. Someone who is clearly paying attention is a lot of resistance. That's all for today. I'll be making
Hey, man, y'all stay safe out there. Hey, fix your body language, bro. We just seen how to fix our body language. Fix yours.